Hello, Talkin really here, and it's no surprise that if you park your car somewhere where you shouldn't, you're gonna get a ticket. That's it, fact of life. Or not, as the case may be with my parking in the railway car park there. I'm beginning tickets for parking in the blue badge bay with a blue badge. But that's a whole different video that's coming up very soon on this channel, just as soon as I've made it. However, today's story is a taxi driver gets a parking ticket. The story is in the Manchester Evening News, and it is pretty shocking.
Pretty good. Yes, it is. It is
Pretty good.
The taxi driver in question, given a parking ticket, was using a ramp to collect a disabled woman outside a hall in Manchester city centre. So the story, Manchester Evening News, parked outside the Bridgewater hall in a lay-by designated as pickup. Darren Redshaw was helping her lady into the cab and a traffic warden appeared. Oh yes, I think this is a case of a job's worth because the taxi driver was given a parking fine whilst he was using the ramp to get the wheelchair user into the cab. Darren Redshaw, a Salford-based handicap driver, was picking up two elderly women from outside the Bridgewater Hall on Sunday. The women, who both have mobility problems, were attending a big band Broadway. Try saying that quickly. Big brand Broadway. I'll give up. Big brand. Oh my God! Now I can't even say it. Anyway, the show at the concert hall, alongside two carers from their nursing home. One woman required a wheelchair, while the other struggled to walk unaided. Darren was booked to pick the group up at 5 p.m. and pulled into a lay-by on Lower Mossley Street outside the venue a few minutes before the show was due to end. He got out of the cab, put the ramp out onto the curb and assisted the women in the wheelchair into the vehicle. But as Darren was helping her, he said a traffic warden appeared at the window, and the traffic warden reportedly told him he was not allowed to stop there and slapped a parking fine on his windscreen. Darren is now planning to appeal the parking fine. I went to the nursing home in Walden and took one lady in a wheelchair, another who couldn't walk, and two carers. I dropped them off at the Bridgewater Hall at 3 p.m. and came to collect them just before the show finished at 5 p.m. We have to go to curbside to pull the ramp out onto the pavement. I came up and took the wheelchair lady into the taxi. There is a lay-by right outside the front door where coaches pull into. I pulled the ramp out and I stood at the door. A warden was at the window shouting at me, "You can't stop here." I said, "What do you mean? I've been doing this for 25 years. I'm just picking up. I'm not parking." He got his computer out and put a ticket on my windscreen. I didn't want to argue with him. Darren said the woman in the wheelchair was upset. I've never had anything like this happen to me in my life. I was not stopping, I was just loading. The lady in the wheelchair is 70 plus years old and the other 60 plus. And the two carers were in their 50s. Here we go. Now you love this because a spokesman for the Manchester City Council, and I have been to Manchester, and parking is a flipping nightmare, especially even with a badge. It's pretty bad. But he said An appeals process is in place for anybody who feels that they have been given a parking ticket in error, and we encourage people to use this so that we can formally review the circumstances in which it was issued. According to the Bridgewater website, the lay-by is designated wheelchair drop-off point, but drivers are not allowed to park there even if they have a blue badge. Anyway, so if you're a Manchester, what do they call people from Manchester? Manchesterites. Is that a Mancunian? No, Mancunians. So if you're a Mancunian, you can tell me more about that and tell me how good or not parking is in Manchester. Right, that's my luck for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, thanks for watching. Catch you again. Bye for now.